Okay, so for all you car nuts out there, if you think you know American muscle, well, hold on tight. We're about to dive into a legacy as sleek as its design. The Chevrolet Corvette.
You got it.
And not just any Corvette, we're talking those head-turning anniversary editions.
Yeah.
The ones that collectors drool over.
Absolutely.
Decades they've been around.
That's right.
So before we zoom off down memory lane, let's talk about what makes these anniversary editions so special.
Right.
It's more than just, a new model year, more than just a birthday.
Oh, absolutely. Way more than a new coat of paint. These editions, they're a statement.
Oh, yeah.
They really are. Think about it. What Corvette was, what it is now, what it's going to be, it's all wrapped up in these special editions. Often they'll introduce some brand new tech design elements that become iconic instantly. And because they don't make many collectors, they go crazy for them.
It's like owning a piece of history, right?
Exactly. A piece of American automotive history that still turns heads today.
Oh.
It never gets old. Take the 78 25th anniversary edition, for example. Part of the C3 generation.
Oh, yeah, the silver anniversary Corvette.
That's the one.
I remember seeing one at a car show when I was a kid.
Beautiful cars.
That two-tone silver and gray paint job, just stunning.
That was a first for the Corvette.
First time ever. Bold move, actually. Moving away from all that chrome the previous generations had. This two-tone beauty, it kind of signaled a shift, moving towards that modern, streamlined, almost European aesthetic.
Interesting.
But it wasn't just a pretty face. This edition also debuted aluminum wheels, lighter, better performance. And it had improved aerodynamics for better efficiency.
So it was a nod to the future of car design, but still, respecting its roots.
Exactly. A little wink to the classic Corvettes,
Yeah.
Now, fast forward to 88, the 35th anniversary edition, C4 generation. Another bold move from Chevrolet.
Oh, yeah, the all-white one.
Right.
Stunning. All white. I can't imagine how much attention that car got on the road. Oh, it was a showstopper. And they went all in on the white, exterior, interior, even the wheels were white.
Wow.
And they only made a little over 2,000 instant collector's item.
Makes sense.
Yep.
And if you wanted even more power, you could get it with the BDK twin-turbo engine package.
That's right. Optional, but yeah. This anniversary edition was more than just a pretty face, that's for sure. It was a beast.
Talking of performance, let's move on to the 93, the 40th anniversary.
Okay, yeah.
This one was also a C4.
Still the C4, yeah.
Now this one, they went with a bold ruby red. And get this, they even painted the engine red.
All red, everything.
That is commitment. You pop the hood and bam. It's incredible how Chevrolet used color to really make these anniversary editions stand out.
Absolutely. A strong identity, each one. And you know what?
What's that?
The 40th anniversary edition, it didn't change the mechanics much.
Oh.
But the visual impact, unforgettable. They took a sports car, an already incredible sports car, and turned it into art.
Yep.
A head turner.
Yeah, I get it.
But the next anniversary edition, we see Corvette start to think about luxury, balancing it with the performance.
Oh, I'm interested. Let's talk about the 2003, the 50th anniversary.
Oh, yes, the 50th.
The C5 generation, some beautiful cars came out of that. But the 50th anniversary edition, something else.
It really was. The anniversary red, they called it ceramic crystal paint.
Fancy.
It was mesmerizing. It had this shimmer, almost like it was covered in tiny diamonds.
Wow, tiny diamonds.
Yeah.
That's really something. Amazing what they can do with car paint these days, huh? But the 50th anniversary edition, it wasn't just about looking good, was it?
No, sir. They packed it with tech, too. This edition introduced magnetic selective ride control.
What's that?
Revolutionary technology at the time, really. This system could read the road, adjust the suspension in milliseconds. It could give you a super smooth ride, even on a rough road. But if you wanted to have a little more fun, stiffen it up for sportier handling.
Oh, wow. So it's like two cars in one. You got your luxury cruiser and your track-ready sports car.
Exactly. It showed everyone that Corvette, they were serious about pushing boundaries. And you know what? Speaking of pushing boundaries, the 60th anniversary edition, C6 generation now, this one really embraced its history while still looking ahead.
Ah, the 60th. Now, this one I've always loved. That Arctic white exterior, the blue diamond leather interior, just beautiful.
The classic look never goes out of style. But Chevrolet, they didn't just stop at looks for this anniversary edition. They wanted it to perform as good as it looked. They took inspiration from the Z06, the ZR1 models, gave it the performance package standard. You got upgraded brakes, sport-tuned suspension, even a more powerful engine.
They really wanted to do that anniversary justice. But then with the 2018 Carbon 65 edition, They went in a totally different direction, didn't they? It felt fresh, almost like a whole new era for the Corvette.
Yeah, you're right. The Carbon 65 edition, it was all about lightweight, high-performance materials. A real shift in the industry. They used carbon fiber all over the car.
Oh, yeah.
Not just for looks, though that was a bonus. They used it to reduce weight, get that performance edge.
It's amazing how carbon fiber has become so much more common. I mean, it used to be just for those super expensive race cars, right?
Absolutely. Corvette was smart to jump on that. Showed they were keeping up with the times, with the materials,
Yeah.
But then we get to the 2023 70th anniversary edition.
Right.
The C8 platform, the mid-engine. That was a statement.
Oh, yeah.
A big one.
Totally different.
Yeah.
The C8 Corvette was already a huge deal. That mid-engine layout, amazing performance.
Yeah.
But to have a 70th anniversary edition on that platform
Mm-hmm.
really said something.
Absolutely. It showed they were ready for the future of sports car design, ready to embrace it. They even offered it in two stunning colors, carbon flash metallic and a white pearl metallic tri-coat.
Well,
Really emphasized the lines of the C8.
and don't forget all the little touches they put in. I mean, the badging, the unique interior, red stitching everywhere. They even had a custom luggage set.
You're right. The details, it's what makes them special. The 70th anniversary edition, that was something else.
Shows how much they care, It's more than just a car to these guys.
Absolutely. It's a passion.
Yeah.
Every detail meticulously planned, crafted. You can see it in the finished product.
Yeah. We've gone through a lot of amazing cars today.
Right.
Each one, it's a milestone in the Corvette's journey. It's incredible how they use these anniversary editions, not just to look back at what they've done, but to give us a hint at what's next. It's really impressive when you think about it.
It is.
They could have just slapped on a special paint job, called it a day,
Right.
But they didn't. They used these anniversary editions to try out new technology,
Yeah.
new designs, really shape the Corvette into what it is now.
It's true. These anniversary editions, they really show what the Corvette is all about. America's sports car. It's not just about the car changing. It's about American ambition, ingenuity, pushing the limits.
Makes you wonder what they'll come up with next.
Yeah.
The next anniversary edition, what's it going to look like?
That's the best part, isn't it? Every anniversary, a new chapter. Maybe we'll see them go electric.
Oh, you think?
Could happen. Push those limits with electric motors. Or maybe even lighter materials. A Corvette that's just lightning fast, so agile.
Or maybe they'll go completely the other way. Retro.
Oh, interesting.
Bring back some classic design from the old days, but with all the new tech inside.
Could you imagine? The possibilities, they're endless. That's what's so great about being a Corvette fan. You never know what's next.
And for all you listeners out there, here's something to think about. If you could design the next Corvette, the anniversary edition, what would you do? What would be its big feature? What story would it tell?
Yeah, what would you do? Would it be futuristic, like a fighter jet? Or maybe focused on sustainability, an eco-friendly Corvette? Or maybe go full nostalgia, bring back a classic element, something everyone loves from the old Corvettes.
So many options. Use your imagination, folks. What would your dream Corvette look like? Well, that about wraps it up for this deep dive into the Chevrolet Corvette anniversary editions. From those head-turning designs to the groundbreaking tech, these special editions, they really show us the heart and soul of America's sports car.
Absolutely.
Thanks for joining us, and we'll catch you next time.